YouTubers, Mike Martins here with the Mike Martins channel. Thanks for joining, liking, and subscribing, and we are live at the moment. Thank you everybody for being here on this beautiful Monday, April 9th, 2018. Guys, don't forget to check out the Real Estate Defies Logic video that we did on the 7th of April, and Toronto in Trouble, that was April the 6th, 2018. Don't forget to check out those videos. Now, the reason why I want to be very specific with the date is because I want to bring up something very, very, very important. Hey, hi. Okay, TK1477. Yeah, I'm doing good, man. Yeah, thanks for coming on live. We got about 6 people watching now. Okay, so I want to bring something up. I feel it's very important because you know how they're doing this, forcing vaccines on people and pushing this vaccine agenda. And we were talking about how Barack Hussein Obama did not vaccinate his own children. That was something we were very vocal about on the channel. And they're pushing this trust the science on us thing. And it's really disgusting when people don't trust the science, which I don't, because I just don't trust government, right? And when government thinks or says they're going to bring something for you to save your life, good luck with that, okay? Now, this also ties into another video we made about transhumanism and my biggest fear of transhumanism and how transhumanism is going to change. They're going to force transhumanism on us and force us to change into following their narrative, so to say, or following their agenda, if that makes sense. And the reason why I wanted to make this live stream with you guys today, we got Walker P44, then we have Jen89. Thanks guys for coming on. Yeah, okay, so here it is. Now this was published on January 12th, 2018. And I really want to talk about this because I believe this is a major, major pivot in what they're concocting or planning for us. Okay, it's it's not an article. It's a medical journal that was published. It says mRNA vaccines, a new era and technology. Now, this is kind of scary because when I searched up transhumanism and altering DNA and altering our way, I believe that they are coming out with this, and I actually came to the conclusion that this goes back to the 90s. Okay, so I've never heard of this. If you have heard of this before, just go ahead and comment below and let me know, okay? So, now we did our transhumanism altering man, and this currently will alter our DNA. I took notes on this one, guys, because I feel it's very important. So, recent improvements in mRNA vaccines act to increase protein translation, modulate innate and adaptive immunologicity, and improve delivery. So zinc does that, folks. Zinc actually improves delivery through your body when it comes, but they're trying to, hear me out, mRNA vaccines have elicited potent immunity against infection diseases, targets animal rodents, influenza virus, Zika virus, rabies virus, and others, especially in recent years, using lipid-encapsulated or naked form sequence optimized or mRNA. So I looked up the lipid encapsulation, and that has to do with a lot of, it's more of a particle release that I think is, I don't want this in me. I don't know if you want it in you. Yeah, we got Jess31, Jess31, and then we got Rocksteady. Yeah. Yeah, the technology is old. Yeah, I understand that. But I just want to bring this up because now that they're kind of like, everyone's like, oh, if you don't have this, your kids can't go in. Your kids can't go to school if they're not fully vaccinated with a vaccine card and all this garbage that they're doing. That's what I'm afraid of. So Moderna it has been reporting that gene therapy technology DNA. So they were using diverse approaches to mRNA cancer vaccines, including dendritic cell vaccines and various types directly injectable mRNA. So they want to inject this, right? Have been employed in numerous cancer cancer clinical trials with some promising results showing antigen-specific T-cell response and prolonged disease-free survival in some cases. This is really scary stuff, folks, because I don't think... Now, I found something else out. Let me get to my point here. In one of these write-ups here, I want to bring up for you guys. Then it goes into... Acid therapeutics have emerged as promising alternative to controversial vaccine approaches. The first report was successful. So it goes into 1992, demonstrated that the administration of vespericin encoding mRNA in the hypothalamus could elicit a psychological response in rats. However, these early promising results did not lead to substantial investment in development in mRNA therapeutics. Now, there's this other part here. Now, I printed off another one for you guys. This one here is kind of important. This one is from, this is Volume 22, Issue 9, 27th of February 2018. Okay? These are pages 227 to pages 235. So there's a lot of pages in this one, okay? But I got to the point, okay? And it has to do with the lipid that we talked about earlier, and it has to do with the mRNA. So a single administration of CRISPR Cas9 lipid nanoparticles achieve a robust, persistent in vivo genome editing. So what is this doing? They're hijacking your DNA. This is vivo genome editing. They're hijacking your DNA, folks. This is exactly what they're doing here, and this is the development clinically viable delivery methods presents. So they keep going on with this delivery methods, right? Delivery methods presents one of the greatest challenges in the therapeutic application of the CRISPR Cas9. So. Mediated genome editing. So they're altering your DNA. This is gene therapy crap. Why do you have to alter your DNA for? Why are they? And then on top of that, they're forcing us on this and have vaccine cards for our kids to go to school. Right? So here we report the development of lipid nanoparticles. Now, the problem with the lipid nanoparticles, what I've been kind of looking at and kind of making sense of, I'm realizing that they don't exhaust through your body, or they don't leave your body for some reason, right? Oh, hey, Calvin, how's it going? Yeah, we don't have much people. We have 44 people watching here, guys. So I'm going into this dangers and how I'm thinking that they're gonna, I really believe that they're gonna, like, put this in all our, the vaccines that they're pushing us to take. Like, my kid is like, well, what do I do with my? I don't want to vaccinate my kids. You know what I'm saying? I'm not for this, especially when they're doing this technology. Yeah, it's been around since the early 90s. What are we? 2018? What is that? 93. So it's been around a while, but I don't trust any of this garbage. So listen to this. Our work demonstrates that the LPN system can deliver CRISPR Cas9 components to achieve clinically relevant levels of the vivo genome editing. So it's editing your DNA. So now this is very dangerous. Now, if they want to edit your DNA, we got ourselves a tiny bit of a problem here. Our DNA has junk DNA, and that junk DNA that we don't know or we're trying to decipher or figure out, that DNA is a code. That is the veil that is put on us when we come here. We're put on with a veil. And that DNA code sequencing actually ties into our soul. Yes, it's like a fingerprint. It's like, I know this sounds weird, but before we came here, we actually chose a lot of things. We actually set ourselves up here before we got here. And this allowed, that code that's in there is basically our life story that we can't decipher. Oh, one day they'll decipher it, Mike, and you'll be wrong. Trust me, there's a lot going on that they're not going to tell you. They're not going to tell you nothing. And if they do decipher it, they won't tell you anyway. Why would they? Right? And why do they want to alter our DNA for? Why do we need gene therapy for? DNA therapy. This is crazy. So let's move on. Integration, defense, and genome. Genome is mentioned, or interrogation of genome, and genome editing is mentioned several hundred times in this document, okay? Then it goes into, this is are you ready for this, folks? The option to redose should the effect wane over time or require repeat dosing to reach therapeutical relevant level of editing. So do you know what this means, folks? The option to redose. So it won't work. So basically it's going to work temporarily for a couple of months, and then they're going to have to re-inject you. So here it is. The option to redose should the effect wane over time or require repeat dosing to reach therapeutical relevant level of editing. So they're going to make you take this multiple times. So apparently, this is what I've been researching and finding. I found something else out, folks. I actually found out that they're actually looking at putting this mRNA because they believe it is God's gift to man. They want to do it, and they want to inject cattle, horses, and livestock with it. Or, where we get our dairy, our milk. They actually were even discussing injecting our cattle and farm animal with it. That will affect our food. And they even want to actually put the genome sequence, which I've been reading, into our seeds, our food, our corn, or whatever. They want to add that into our vegetables too. This is really, really crazy because it makes absolute no sense at all. And why do we need a gene editing therapy vaccine for? Why do we need to update our DNA? None of this makes any sense. George is saying, yeah, technology they've been working on it since the early 90s. But it won't fly. Then he goes on to say again, people will just not use this product. They would just simply, politely decline it. Okay. So, yeah. So, this is something I'm just in really big concern about. I'm really concerned about this, folks, because this is a big deal. And the reason why it's concerning me is if I have children. For me, I'm never going to take a vaccine for the rest of my life. Neither is my wife, neither is anyone in my family. But my children are forced to have to take this stuff. And it's really, really concerning me that they have to take this. And I'm going to, just politely get a doctor's note or something. Because if they are planning on putting this in all vaccines, this mRNA, right? mRNA genome sequence technology in my children. No, I don't think so. I'm not going to stand for this. I'm not going to deal with this. It's not fair, and I don't think this is this goes against a lot of this goes against our. But see how they use us. You see how they use this against us? Do you see how they use this against my kids? Well, if he wants to go to high school, he's going to need these shots. I'm looking at the card. I'm like, that's like 23 vaccines. That's like 30 vaccines. And then now they want to put gene editing sequencing in this garbage? So, I wanted to update you guys. Hey, Carol. Yeah, thanks for the live stream. Thanks for the donation. I appreciate that. Yeah, Nick is saying, good on you, Mike. Anti-vaxxers will rule the world. And Travis Travis is stating, I haven't vaccinated any of my children and won't. Yeah, so this is just, I just want to, hold on, somebody commented here. 1 second. Oh, it's the same. Okay, I just read that one. Yeah, so I just want you guys to know this. Like, our backs are to the walls with our children. And you know what? When I'm reading through some of these documentations, they even want to create like a passport for travel. Like, to take vaccines for travel. And if they put this mRNA genome sequencing technology, I think that's going to become a big problem. I think that it will. I think it will create more problems than because the nano. Remember, I read to you guys the nanolipids. When I looked into that, your body for some reason accumulates it and it builds almost like a prion of sorts, and it doesn't exit your body at all. It doesn't exhaust. But then when I got into reading how you have to multiple doses, that is a big problem because. So the first one I read for you guys was mRNA vaccines, a new era in vaccinology. That's Kimberly's asking for the name of the. So it's called mRNA vaccines, a new era in vaccinology, and it was from 12th of January 2018. I know we're in April 2018. I know this stuff's a little bit older, but they've been working on this. And the other report that I read for you guys, if I could get this paper, is volume 22, issue 9 of the 27th of February 2018. And I read to you guys pages 227, Journal of Home page for cell reports, and it has to do with CRISPR, case 9 lipid nanoparticles achieve robust and persistent in vivo genome editing. So, sorry if my reading is a little bit off, guys, but these are some pretty damn big words that I never use, or probably never will use again. But I kind of wanted to create this awareness with you guys. Nick is saying his kids just took the vaccines at birth. My kids took the tetanus. Just the tetanus, and I think they just took the 3 vaccines at birth. But that's about it. That was just me. That's just me. And that's it. And hey, Mike, are you going live tonight? No, I'll probably go live. I'll do a Wednesday. I'll drop in Wednesday as usual, and then we could do Mike in the Night on the Friday or Saturday. I'll let you guys know when I drop the Mike in the Night. I'll give you guys a notification. And guys, don't forget to follow me on Facebook, Mike Martins, if you guys can and have the time to. I appreciate that too. But yeah, I don't know what to tell you guys anymore. I don't know what, like, I could understand if they want to do this stuff, but not force people to take it. You know, like they're holding my kids hostage in a way where if they want to go get an education or go to school, they're going to need to have their vaccine card fully filled out. And then, hold on. And then they're talking about travel. Right? So the whole travel thing, right? So it's these guys at these Rockefeller meetings and Davos meetings and these meetings that they have around the world that they basically exclude a lot of people, and they basically plan these diabolical. Yeah, someone's saying in the comments, Mike, this is all in preparedness for Agenda 2020. Yeah, we are, what, 3 years out from 2 years out from 2020. So, yeah, Agenda 2020. And then I looked into Agenda 2025. That's another one. But they want to do these things. But if they don't have our tax dollars to do it, they just can't execute any of this stuff, right? So, hey, Mike, do you think housing is going to see a correction soon? Been waiting for a long time. You know what? Housing will see they have to see a correction. They're going to have to raise rates. There's only so much money laundering that Canada could take before we have before we have empty units, before the whole country becomes empty. And the cities are becoming more and more empty now. That's why I left Vancouver. Okay, we got somebody else here. Mike, do you think Donald Trump will be re-elected in 2020? Donald Trump should be re-elected in 2020, but if he doesn't get elected, it's fixed. Donald Trump definitely is trying to improve America, putting America first. And yes, I believe that Donald Trump should be re-elected for a second term, but if he doesn't, it's 100% fixed. 100%. There's no way that anyone in the Democratic Party has anyone they could front run against Donald Trump. And the Democratic Party knows that, and the only way they could win is if they just fix it. If they fixed and rigged the election. If they fix and rig the election, Donald Trump will lose. Donald Trump will only lose to a fixed and rigged election. Let me make myself clear here. Donald Trump will lose to a fixed or rigged election. That's the only way he will lose an election, right? So I wanted to make that clear. But he should be reelected. He should have won, and he should win. Because he had problems winning the first one because they had to go to the school or the electoral vote and all that stuff, and they had to go back and they had to go back. And I'm like, this guy won this thing. What do they want? Right? And Hillary Clinton was pressuring, and this one he should win this. He should win this one, and he should be reelected. And if it's not, it's a selection, and that's just what I wanted to say. I think he should win this next one. That's my answer. And if he loses, it's fixed. That's it. There's nothing more to say to that. There's nothing more to say. Sorry, I'm just jumping over my words here, folks. I'm sorry. Oh, somebody just commented. Period. Mike, you rock. Thank you very much. Then we got somebody here commenting. You should be out and about more making videos. It's better this way. The lighting is better. Thanks, I appreciate that. And then we got somebody else commenting. Where are you? Oh, I'm just out of town here. I'm just doing my yearly duty here. My wife has a checkup, so we're taking care of that. What else? What else? Yeah, I just wanted to kind of make some sort of sense of what's going on, and I kind of wanted to talk about this whole mRNA, nano sequencing, gene therapy, whatever the hell it's called. I'm just making up names now, but who else? Hey Mike, just caught this watch replay. Are you staying longer? Yeah, I'll stay a few more minutes, and then I'm gonna go wait in the car. But I just thought I usually print this stuff off and kind of read it for you guys on the go, just to keep ourselves updated and you know, just knowing what's going on, right? So yeah, Mike, you're lucky you left the city. Is it okay there? It's okay where I'm at. It's just a lot of small town drama. That whole big city man wants to come and change our town type of thing. So it's been a little bit of drama in the town with that, but nonetheless, I mean, it's fine. I'm enjoying my time. My wife's enjoying it very much. We have a lot more space actually than we did, and I'm grateful for that. I got out of the city when I did, and just tired of the whole city life, just tired. I will do an updated video, like X amount of time out of the city, how do I feel, or what have I learned, do I miss the city? I'll make some more of those videos for you guys, what I miss the most about the city, or what I'm looking forward to, and blah blah blah, right? I'll do that for you guys, you know, I'll do that. Rick is back. Rick S. Yeah, I'm definitely going to work on having maybe one more child, maybe 3 or 4. We'll see. Sorry, guys. Yeah, guys. Yeah, thanks a lot, guys. I appreciate that. Yeah, we're just talking here. We're just trying to make sense of things. They're calling people that don't want to vaccinate their kids anti-vaxxers or anti-science. And I don't know. I don't think it's fair. I don't think it should be. I don't think people should be labeled for not agreeing to something, and maybe, you know, sit down and actually look over the specifics. I just glanced over the specifics and I was shocked. They want to alter our DNA. What the hell? They want to alter our DNA with this technology. So this has not been tested in humans, by the way. Someone's asking that. Human testing. No, this has, for what I've known, probably, I don't know what they're doing. But no, it has not been tested on humans. It's been lab rats and other stuff they've tested on, yes. Anyways, guys. Oh, it looks like my wife's coming out. Anyways, hey guys, thanks so much. I'll do a Mike in the Night on Friday if that's okay with you guys. And I'll do the trends on Wednesday. And hey, I really appreciate you guys taking the time to be here with me today. And hopefully, hopefully we could see each other soon. I might make another video tonight, or yeah, you know what? I'm gonna do an Australian housing video tonight when I get home. There's an update coming out of Australia, but I want to do it at home. Anyways, guys, thanks for everything. We'll talk soon. Mike Martins here. I have spoken.